Hey Jim, this is Bob. I'm going to do a quick video on how to enhance these, I don't know if you call them galaxy or nebulas, but I'm going to call them red dots. So what I would do is I loaded it up, I zoomed in just a little bit, and then I would come down here to this little half moon and and add a hue saturation layer. And then what we need to do is, white reveals and black conceals, and this saturation layer mask will affect the whole image because it's white. So we're going to do Control I to turn to black. Going to make sure that we're going to paint with white, and we are on white. We didn't have to actually do that, but that's what this is for foreground, and this black is background. So whatever we do here, and this adjustment here, I'm clicking on this layer, this thumbnail, and I'm going to actually juice the saturation. Oh gosh, I'm going to go around 45%, let's say. And we could drop the opacity so it's not quite as harsh. So I think I will do that, and maybe make that around 75%, so it's not as obvious where I'm clicking on the image. And now we're going to click on this mask. We're going to click on the black area, and we have the white selected, and we're going to pick a I right click over this brush. I'd used it last, so it is a brush. If you'd use one of these other tools, it might look like a pencil, but we want brush. And let's get the right size here. In fact, can I make the image bigger? Let's zoom in, Control plus to zoom in, and then let's click on these little tiny kind of faint reds. I'm not going to try to say what they are. Specks. I'm going to click on them because I'm probably going to say it wrong. And notice that where I'm clicking kind of enhances it. It juices the saturation. And since already this kind of magenta red color, it's going to enhance that. And I did drop the opacity a little bit, so it wasn't quite as intense. But here I'll make an adjustment to this layer after I'm not going to click on all these. I'm just going to click on some so you get an idea. Yeah, let's stop there. So I can come here back to this left box, and I can say, you know what? I think I want it a little more saturated. So let's watch the dots. See how they really glow? That's really too much. So maybe we want it, gosh, let's make it 50% here. And I got the opacity at 75%. Yeah, maybe that looks kind of natural. Let's click here, and I see a couple more I should have picked. Maybe I just make sure I got them appropriately. I think that does it. You would probably know better which ones to click on this. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to hold the shift key down and select these two layers and just merge them and be done with that. Okay, so we have the red specks. Now they're brighter. So now let's come down here and do another mask. Let's do hue saturation, and I think what we're going to do is let's it might be better to leave this white so it applies to everything. So what I will do is I will switch. I want black. I want to hide. I'm going to desaturate this in everywhere but this. So I'm going to leave this white, means reveal. Whatever I'm going to do on this side, reveal it on everything. But I want to take it away from this. So I'm going to click with the black. So I'm going to pick, I want to pick black. I'm going to make sure it's black, not blue. Okay, that looks right. So let's see. I guess 100% capacity is probably okay there, but I want to really drop the saturation. See what all the red's out of these stars. Well, unfortunately, it's out of here too. So let's fix that. Let's get the brush, and I got to click on this mask. Let's get the brush and put it back. Let's put it back in here. Let's just do that. Okay, so and I can resize it with the square bracket. I'm clicking on the square brackets to the right of the P. The left square bracket makes it smaller. The right square bracket makes it bigger. So I'm going to extend it out a little bit here. And we're putting the color back in. So now we have that. And what did I do down here? Oh, let's fix that. I took the color out of this too. All right, I wasn't looking all the way down here. So, all right, the color is now back in there. That looks good. So let me shift and select both of these and then merge the layers. And I want to do one thing. I want to go to the image size. I want to make this a little bigger. So let's see. Let's bring it up around 3600 pixels. I don't know how well that's going to be, but let's see. It makes it a little bigger. And say resize it, sample it, make it a little bigger. I'm going to click on the magnifying glass. So, whoop. You can see how that looks. Those stand out. But I'd like to add a little sharpening. So let's go to Filter, Sharpen, and Smart Sharpen. Let's just Smart Sharpen it and do that. Okay, I think I'm done. And let's go to Save As, and I'm just going to say, space. Oh, I put the mic right up against that so I couldn't type. Space version 2. And I want it 100% max. There we go. And I think that's it. You've got your specs. So I will stop there and